Hopsoft's coming at you here, sharing my trade for today. Hope all is well. For the past few months, I've been very safe. I've been really looking at high value revenue flows, positive, the forward PEs below 30, and these kind of things. We got to be very careful. This AI bubble, I'm talking about it a lot. This trade is not an AI trade I'm going to talk about right now. It's not a semiconductor trade. It's a speculative grassroots trade on a company called Sweetgreen. Okay, the ticker's SD. Now I've seen this a week or so ago, and this what is it? Dumb Muddy Money podcast was really hyped up on it and talking about this. And I'm like, man, so I go and look at it. The company's earnings are horrible. They're losing money. The past couple of earnings reports over the quarters, minus 4%, and they were down. Just a lot of negative numbers. But recently, they came out with a new product. It's a chicken Caesar wrap. And the thing I liked about it is that the tortilla only has 4 ingredients, so it's all natural. Because we know the tortillas is where a lot of the preservatives and the crap that your body doesn't like comes from. Their tortillas are all natural. And again, it's only 4 ingredients, so they make them pretty much day of or shortly thereafter. And there's a craze on social media. That's the thing that caught my attention. There's been, if you start looking it up on IG and X and all these spots, there's posts about people loving these wraps. Because instead of buying a salad, you can get a wrap and it's almost as healthy, basically. It's a little quicker to eat and stuff like that. Under $15 for a solid lunch with 40 grams in each wrap. So, look, there's social media hype. This is speculation. It's a small, tiny little piece of my portfolio. I'm gonna roll the dice on it because I don't like my cash sitting there stagnant. Now, we all know the market's going to come down. Look, this AI bubble, things are rolling over, so we got to be careful. That's why I'm looking outside of, a fast food company is the perfect fundamental spot that I'm talking about is opposite of what I've been talking about. So with that said, Kay, now I'm going to be very clear on this. Okay, it's a low probability speculative trade. Okay. This company has some business problems. And I can't believe I'm even saying this right now, but this isn't some kind of perfect stock with perfect fundamentals. They're not making money, but they have potential. I think right now there's momentum to where the revenue's starting to pick up into the green, like already within a couple weeks here. So, this Dumb Money podcast, I trust this guy. I don't know if I should say his name or not, but he's been an unbelievable investor and has a crazy good story. Here's a chart for SG. Okay, again, I'm looking for things that are valued cheap. Okay, and so up here, that's a 52-week high, right around 1666, and then the 52-week low, we're sitting on this $4.47. So we're at the lower half of this thing, and look at the momentum that caught my attention. And I didn't like the green candles. So I'm not going to chase that. Okay, I sat here. I'm like, no, dang it, missed it, because I'd heard about it. I'm like, I missed it right there. Hit this resistance level, and I was going to wait for some weakness to make a decision if I would want to maybe get in down here. But look what happened. It bounced through resistance, and then this trend line is coming from the 52-week high. It's coming all the way from, actually all-time high. Here, that was on November 26th. Right on, that's Thanksgiving, okay? November 24. Downward trend the whole time, and they just dumped below. There was some resistance support here, dumped below. And so that's where I came up on this. It is a 3 touch point trend line. The top right there, and then second, third, and so we almost had a fourth actually touch this, and this is where I made my decision today. It broke through that gnarly trend line. See how this green candle went right above it, and it closed above that trend line, right under my chin here. So that's what made me go, I looked at it this morning, and it did open above that trend line. And, volume's kind of low right now and stuff. It's midweek kind of thing going on here. Not much movement, but I got in. Now, it's a cheap stock, so I bought the shares outright. That's a safer way to go. If you can afford to do that, small allocation of my portfolio went into purchasing this stock. Okay, normally if this is like $100 instead of 10, I would look at the in-the-money leap options. But for this particular one, I just want to play it a little bit safer. And I'm going to see, because my speculation, it could follow this trend line on up. So I'm going to wait to sell a call against this position until the price runs up. Look, listen, people, I don't know what it's going to do. You can't predict it. Like I said, I like the social media hype is there, but this could drop back down. So if it starts dropping back down to my recent trend line down in this area, I'm going to get out for a small percent loss. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Now, like I said, I'm looking for things outside of the tech sector and the semis. And, Sweetgreen's completely different kind of setup. It's not about these, the data centers and the chips and all this. I need to take a break from that. Although I will next video talk about something that I am watching, the cooling systems for the data centers. There's companies out there that are exploding. It's crazy. This particular play, it's a social media momentum play that I'm doing here. So, all right, people. So, yeah, that's my Sweetgreen trade. The key to this is not getting emotional. I told you I'd sell and get out for a small loss if that's the way it goes. If the trade works, and I'll manage it, I'll roll it up, I'll sell a call against it. If it fails, we just cut it. Okay, that's the process. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in maybe picking up. It's cheap. If you're picking up a couple shares of this. This is not financial advice. This is just something personally that I came across and I wanted to share with y'all. Thanks for checking in, peeps. Give me that thumbs up if you would, please. And share this video if you believe in Sweetgreen. All right, peace out. Peace out.